Good afternoon. It is day 15. And it's been another one of those kind of odd days where it's been hard to figure out what to talk about here, but then that's the purpose of the 90 days is to get used to this. But I just got off of a phone call with a friend in California, and I was reminded of the importance of hanging out with people that are not just like you. If you've grown up in a church environment, you probably were subjected, if you were in any kind of a strict Christian environment, whatever religion it was, if it was strict at all, your interactions with other people tended to be limited to people who were like you, who believed like you, who lived like you. And one of the things, as I was talking with this friend, that I've learned to really appreciate is the fact that she and I have very different backgrounds, but I also resonate with her on a level when it comes to being curious about the world and a sense of adventure and just wanting to enjoy life. And I go back to the scripture that actually says iron sharpens iron. And if we don't ever allow people into our lives that don't fit the box, we're missing out on so much. And even when I think back to a little over a year ago when I first met this person, she was introduced to me by someone that I didn't know super well, and they wanted to invite her into an accountability group. And I remember being a little bit hesitant because I thought, I don't know this person. I actually didn't know the person that was inviting her all that well. So I had to say at that time, I'm gonna have to trust your judgment here. You know both of us to some degree. And she's been the one person for the last year that has consistently been part of my walks through the 12-week year, which is a program where you condense the idea of making annual goals to making them every 12 weeks. And so everything is about concentrated effort for a period of time where you're focused on certain things. And as I had that conversation with her today, the thought I had in my mind was one of a small river or a stream that's flowing, and it's just sort of winding and traversing and meandering. And I think about the times I've been rafting or whitewater rafting, and you never quite know what's going to be around the next turn. And yet those are some of my favorite things to do. Those that are not scripted, that are not, I don't know what the whole path looks like. And that's part of what makes the adventure so appealing to me. And even my business is named Financial Adrenaline. And it's because for most of my life, I've had this sense, even when I couldn't express it, but that there's far more to life than what probably more of a majority of people have ever experienced or ever even dreamed about experiencing. And I want to facilitate that kind of an attitude, not just in life, but in business. How can we interject some joy and some new ideas and some new friends, some new relationships, just new blood into whatever you're doing every day? And it may be that that's just connecting with somebody that's not like you, but then that you'll find that you have so much more in common than you ever dreamed in the beginning. And it turns out to be a lasting friendship. And I just want to encourage you today to be on the lookout for those people that don't fit your box. Those people who are maybe a little to one side of what you believe, or one side or the other, but that you might actually learn some things in conversation with them, in just doing life with them. So I know this has probably been a meandering kind of post, but I like it. So I'll be signing off. It's day 15, and I'll see you tomorrow.